Artificial intelligence, it's not some sci-fi dream anymore, right? It's here. It's in our social feeds, it's in our hospitals, it's pretty much everywhere. And as this tech just explodes into the real world, it begs a massive question.
What are the people who are actually building these systems? The top AI researchers in the world, what are they most concerned about? We're going to dig into that by looking at two different angles. First, what are the huge challenges that keep these researchers up at night? And second, how is AI actually being used out there across the globe? So let's get into it.
Okay, so first up, let's step inside the AI frontier. We've got this amazing window into the minds of the world's top AI experts, all thanks to a report from the Association for the Advancement of Artificial Intelligence. And it lays out the really fundamental problems they're all trying to crack right now.
So what's the number one issue? The single biggest hurdle they're all focused on? You might be surprised. It's not about making AI faster or more creative. No, it's about making it factual and trustworthy. This is the challenge that genuinely keeps them up at night. Now, factuality sounds pretty simple, right? It just means the AI doesn't make things up. But we've all seen these AI hallucinations, when a chatbot or a model just confidently states something that is completely, totally false. And this isn't just some minor bug. It's a core challenge that's baked right into how these powerful new models work. And here's the real kicker. When these top researchers were surveyed, about 60% of them were pessimistic that this fundamental problem of trustworthiness could be solved anytime soon. Just let that sink in for a second. The very experts building this technology are telling us its biggest weakness is one we don't even know how to fix yet. Okay, but while the researchers are wrestling with these massive theoretical problems, AI is already out there, making a real difference in the world. And a report from the Policy Center for the New South really shows us the incredible promise AI holds when it's applied to real-world issues. Take education, for instance. AI can create a totally personalized learning plan for every single student, adapting to their own unique pace and style. It can even use predictive analytics to spot which students might be at risk of dropping out, so schools can step in and help early. I mean, this isn't just about getting better grades, it's about building a more fair and equitable education system for everyone. Or, let's look at finance. Central banks are now using machine learning to sift through millions of transactions to find these tiny little anomalies that could signal huge problems, like money laundering. It's become this incredibly powerful tool for protecting our financial systems and keeping them stable. And the human impact, wow, it can be truly profound. There was a study in Bangladesh where an AI tool was used to screen for eye damage caused by diabetes. The results? A huge increase in quality consultations. This is the kind of technology that can literally save a person's sight. So, we've got this incredible, world-changing potential on one side, and these deep, unsolved technical problems on the other. But what happens when those two things collide? What are the real-world roadblocks stopping AI's benefits from reaching absolutely everyone? Well, that report from the Policy Center for the New South lays out a pretty stark reality. For a lot of the world, especially in places like Africa, the biggest barriers aren't even technical, they're structural. We're talking about things like the digital divide, a basic lack of local infrastructure, and a real scarcity of good representative data. And that data problem, that is absolutely critical. It's the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. If you train an AI on data that's biased or incomplete, its predictions are going to be biased and incomplete too. The model just learns the flaws that are already there. So instead of fixing inequalities, AI can actually end up making them even worse. And then there's a major concern about power. The report points out a real fear that just a handful of massive tech companies could end up dominating the entire field of AI. This kind of concentrated power could crush competition and just widen the gap between the people who benefit from AI and everyone else who gets left behind. So, how do we bridge this gap, right? How do we take all this incredible promise of AI while steering clear of its very real dangers? Well, this final section is all about trying to forge a path toward a much more inclusive future. And here's a crucial point from the report. The technology by itself is not enough. We need what they call an inclusive and holistic approach. Things like policy, investment, and community engagement. They're just as important as the code itself if we really want to make sure the benefits are shared by everyone. And what's so fascinating is that the top researchers, they completely agree. Their own report shows that AI ethics and safety is a massive, growing field of study.
They get that solving these problems requires way more than just computer scientists. They need ethicists, policymakers, social scientists, everyone, to make sure AI is truly aligned with human values. So when you put these two perspectives together, the path forward starts to look a lot clearer. We have to pair the technical search for trustworthy AI with inclusive, smart policies. We have to put fairness first, encourage deep collaboration. And this is critical. We have to invest in creating high-quality, representative data that actually reflects the world we all live in. Ultimately, this all leaves us with a really powerful final thought. The technology itself, it's just a tool. Its code is unbelievably complex, sure, but its purpose, its direction, and the impact it has on all of us, that part is entirely up to us. The real question isn't just what AI can do, but what kind of future we will choose to build with it. Thanks for joining this explainer.